Hey, it's Robin. Welcome to Southern Latitudes. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that little intro from this weekend. We thought that'd be really funny to shoot a little intro out there while I wasn't working, although sometimes I do get to do show photography for a job. I get called for that, but that was just for fun this weekend. So I'm back home now and we're gonna pick some vegetables. Just a couple things I wanted to share with you today. Get back on track with videoing because as you can tell, I'm still sick and I'm headed back to the doctor just to have some tests done, just to see if there's infection looming somewhere. But anyhow, let's go to the garden. I was doing some hand watering and I noticed the carrot tops were showing. So I thought, oh, okay, because this was my first batch of carrots. I thought I'm gonna go ahead and pick a good many of them. They're kind of short and squatty. That's probably, my bad, a little bit lack of irrigation. This is not the best soil that they're in. Ugh. Oh well, I'm still gonna pick them, at least the ones that are obviously grown big here. Look at the tops on those. These carrots are actually called Hercules carrots, and they are supposed to be a traditional, like 6-inch long or so carrot. But Florida's not really great for growing carrots. It can be okay, but I feel like you have to create this environment, special environment. Maybe have above ground boxes or something. Oh, okay. But I'm about to tear up this area this weekend. And, uh-oh, my neighbor's stopping. Hold tight. Okay, sorry about that interruption. So, right here is where my flowers are, my pollinator plants, and I still have a little bit of African blue basil, I think, right there. There should be a couple things, and that's my Brazilian flaming candle and some cosmos at the end. But I want to clean this area up. And these carrots are just, I mean, look how wide they are. It's obviously they're not going to go longer. They're just getting wider. And I'm just going to pull them out of here, clean them up, save and use them, and then be done with this section of carrots. I still have 2 other sets of carrots in better ground in the back. But dogs, look at that. They are playing. They're growling, but they're really having fun. That's what they do. A big game of chase. Oh, yeah, they're beautiful carrots. They're just not long. And then, what do you think, buddy? You like those? Are they good? You like the tops? Those tops are going to other people and things. Sheep and bunnies, not boxers. Silly boy. What was I gonna say? I've forgotten now. Sorry about the clearing of my throat. Oh, I know what I was gonna tell you guys. Oh, this carrot. Oh, that's a nice one. Nicer. It was really stuck in the ground too. So I went to let's think, Hobby Lobby. I think that's where I got this. I got this beautiful basket at Hobby Lobby, and I'm sure it's decorative, meant to be on a wall or have some fake thingies in there. But I have found we were going to build a mesh net or box or something to clean vegetables on, and I have found that this was so much easier. Oh, that's a teeny tiny one. That one might go to Lulu, our bunny. So Yes, we just ended up buying the box, and I was like, that's perfect. These are way small down here. And I don't think it was too bad in price. It was definitely under 20, maybe like 12 or something. Ugh, okay. That one didn't even hardly have a top on it. Yeah. These guys have been in the ground since like September for sure. So I don't think they're growing much out here. And I can use the land better. Wait till you see. I have great plans. In fact, let me stop just a minute and I'll tell you about my great plans. This weekend, we're going to come in here. We're going to cover this with compost. And then I'm going to lay down a whole lot of black ground cover in big strips, and then between the strips we're going to leave, you know, maybe a foot wide, I should say, not long, foot wide area, and plant our plants in there. And I plan on filling it again with squash in here, but also this is going to be my watermelon patch for the summer. And so we're going to put a lot of good nutrition in here. This is a great ground cover, but it does take over. So we have found that it's going to be very important to put the ground cover in to kind of snuff this all out for a while. It was here before we were here, and it has we mowed on here, so it's not showing, but a little tiny blue flower. And the bees absolutely love this blue flower. But it is ground cover, and it is taking over everything. And so it has to go. And then I'm going to have really nice defined areas of growth, and then covered area to keep the weeds out. And the broccoli's producing, but you know, kind of past its peak. So eventually that'll all come on out. Probably by March, I'm thinking that'll all be out. So, and the other thing we're going to do besides ground cover and compost, mushroom compost to be exact, is that we are going to come back through here, and we are getting so much mud in the house, and the hay and straw does not work. Uh-oh, we got a big plane coming over. Did you hear that? That's something with pistons. I live near Warbird Museum and Warbird area, so we have a lot of old vintage planes here. So anyhow, back on track. We're going to move all this metal over. In fact, I think we're going to tuck it away, and we're just going to bring in truckload after truckload of that's my son, of mulch. Okay, let's see if I can't finish this video. That was important though. So we're going to come in here with mulch from the dump, and they do have like two different, they have like an oak pile, and then they have a generic all type of pile. And so we're going to try to get oak only, because if you get the generic one, it comes with something called Brazilian pepper plant, and it's the season for the berries to be out right now, and that stuff is invasive and we don't want seeds from that. So anyhow, mushroom compost here, mulch all through here in order to kind of clean up the dirty spots, the mucky ground. Okay, it's getting heavy, huh, buddy? My dog. Look at this also. Watch out, buddy. Let's show them. There is a kale plant out here. A volunteer kale. Now, kale grows nowhere near here in my yard. Kale is like way beyond that fence. Like about 50 feet or more. So it must have traveled on the back of my boot. Or the underside of my boot, I should say, not back. Or could have traveled. Look at that one. That's actually almost real size. Proper size. Could have traveled with Buddy too. Buddy, you got boots? You got little white boots, don't you? So, I'm actually happy to be getting rid of this because I'm tired of worrying about it. It's obviously not growing here. It's had months and months. It's so bad that the carrots in the back have outgrown these. Okay, I think we're gonna call it quits. That's my pretty cosmos. And then I do have dianthus or sweet William right there. And that's probably about it. I think everything else died off in the cool weather. But I'm gonna clean all this bed up. There's probably plenty. Let me show you. These were all cosmos. And I am certain that there's plenty of seed in the ground. I just need to clear off the top and let the seeds that fell do their job. So. Alright, looks like we cleared out that. Oh, I see one or two at the very end. Let's get those out. How did I miss you guys? I didn't go back far enough, did I? Yeah, crappy small. Alright, well, that's weed. So this is why I love that basket. It's saving my sink and drains a lot of trouble in a visit from the plumber like I have had in the past. Look. And while you're at it, you can give your dog a drink. But is that good? I'll turn these over, then we'll let them dry out here, and I'll come get them in about an hour. Alright, thank you guys for watching and following with me and hearing about our future plans and hopes for the yard. And that should start on Saturday, so be looking for changes in the very near future. And take care, God bless, and we are gone.